Don't you hate it with, like, some people? How it's like you take one step forward and 3 steps back? Like, okay, let me vent for a second, because this is my channel and I can do whatever I want, and if you people think I'm crap talking, then I'm not, but whatever. Now, I understand it's somebody being sick and somebody having doctor's appointments and whatever, that they can't answer the phone. But, like, when I call somebody, like, multiple different times a day and they don't answer and they're blatantly ignoring me, but yet I see them on other social media sites such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever else, like, and then they say, "Oh, I don't believe you," whatever, blah blah blah. But I'm like, sorry, I didn't know I have to schedule a call to see my best friend. I mean, yeah, me and Cassidy are gonna meet up when we're healthier, but this is not her. This is another person who blatantly just ignores me. And that is the one thing I hate. Again, if you have time to pee, you have time to text, and if you have time to do an Instagram story, then you have time to say, "Hey, sorry, I'm whatever." But, like, don't let me see you watching One Tree Hill on Instagram, but then you say you can't call me? Okay. Like, I really hate being ignored because I already feel lonely as it is. So then when I try to reach out to somebody and then they don't, like, reciprocate back or are there to, whatever, I don't know. I just, whatever. And, like, I understand that people are busy and, like, whatever, but just please give people the reassurance that you're not ignoring them and that, like, you're not, like, dying somewhere in a corner and off the face of the earth. Because, people say, "Oh, you never check on me." But, like, if you never give me the chance to and you never tell me what's going on, I'm not supposed to be a mind reader. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? And, like, it's very hard. Like, it's very hard for me to check on people when they're not even available for me to do any checking on. And, the way I choose to check on people, they may not like. But, beggars can't be choosers here. You either want me in your life or you don't. Like, I really don't understand. And this is why I feel like I have autism. Because this one friendship, like, literally drains everything out of me. But I love this person. Like, we've spent 5 years together as friendships. And, like, I don't want to throw that away. That's 5 years of secrets and whatever that this girl knows. And, that, I mean, like, I don't really want to start over with somebody else, but, like, I don't feel enough. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you don't feel enough for somebody? Like, they're like, "Oh, well, I'm lonely too," but, like, you never realize that. I'm like, I Snapchat you all day, and we do Fitbit challenges, and I text you, and I tried to call you last night at 9:30. But, like, it doesn't matter. Like, people are never happy, and, like, yes, people could say, "Oh, Emily, you complain about freaking, being lonely too." Yes, I do, but that's why I signed up for a Spanish class online so I can go over to my friend Cassidy's house and we could do Spanish homework and the pups can play, or she could come here and the pups can play, and like I don't know. And then what started this whole argument was that my grandmother didn't say "I love you" last night when I was leaving. And that was really tough because she normally always does, but she was just in a bad mood. And then I wanted to talk to this person about it, and then they're like, "Oh, I can't talk right now, we're watching a movie." So you're telling me that you can't go in the other room to talk about my grandmother not saying she loves me because dementia is stealing her from me again? But yet I'm about to drive 11 hours to come to go to Myrtle Beach, and then 4 days later you're coming with me. Like, I don't even want to go anymore because this vacation is ruining my chances of getting the dog earlier, and people are buying me things off of my Amazon list, and I'm really getting ready for the dog. And I can't do it anymore, because I'm like, it's so close, I can taste it, but then everything else is not working out. And I had to sign up for an astronomy lab because I'm failing biology, and it's like, she's like, oh, you don't vent to me, and I said, what are you talking about? I said, I've literally cried like this on the phone to you about school for the past month, okay? And then I vented about my baclofen issues, and I vented about YouTubers being mean to me, and I vented about hate comments, but you don't get that realm of stuff, so why, I just, my God, and I don't expect people to understand dementia, because it's, like, really hard, and, like, I don't expect you to, like, completely understand it, but I expect people to have the maturity to be like, damn, that must be really hard. And I know it wasn't her fault, but it still doesn't feel good that she didn't say it. Because I just feel like that if she were to pass away before I got to see her again, like, what if she doesn't know that I love her, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I know that's stupid, because I know she does, but, like, what if she doesn't know I love her? Like, I'm afraid she doesn't know, and, like, I try to tell her all the time, and most of the times, she's receptive, but then you get one time, like, yesterday, and it's so hard. It like steals their personality from them, and it's like really, really hard to watch. And like, she was picking her nose yesterday, and I was really trying not to get frustrated because I was about to throw up, because that's gross. Because I don't pick my nose, I use a tissue, but like, she's like cognitively of a 2-year-old, but whatever. I don't know. The reality is the reality of dementia is hard. It's not sunshine and roses. It's some days where she doesn't want to get out of her pajamas, and then it's some days where all she wants to do is eat ice cream, and then it's some days where she's in a bad mood and she won't tell you that she loves you when you leave, and it's really sad because she's being stolen from me. That's not her personality. Like, if you knew her and you whatever. And, I have this one really sweet friend who was like, oh, I want to meet her, but, like, tell me how to talk to her. Like, what do I do? And I'm just like, well, it's a freaking spaceship plane ride and, whatever, so just kind of just let her flow, and then, you could say whatever. But it's just like people try to understand the reality, and I'm so thankful for that. But like, until you walk a day in my shoe, and like, I know it's not my mother going through it or whatever, but she pretty much is my mother, because she took my mom to all those specialists because she never wanted my mom going alone, and I don't know, it's just like, I always try to understand people's reality, and like, I made a friend within the last like 2 years, 2 years kind of thing, close enough, I don't know, who has Lyme disease, and I didn't really know much about Lyme disease, and I started Googling, and I tried to understand her reality, and her reality is hard. And then, on the Frey Life, I try to understand their reality, and if I don't understand something, I'll Google it, or I'll ask somebody who does understand the reality, because I want to put myself in somebody's shoes, because I want people to put themselves in my shoes, you know what I mean? Like, I want to show you my reality of vlogging with CP. It's not, it's not my friend Allie's reality, who's 4 months post-op of surgery and she is just getting back up in her room because they needed to fundraise for a lift. Like, that's not her reality. That's not my reality. You can go over to her channel and her Instagram and see her reality. And, like, everybody's reality is different, but I try to understand everybody's reality. I really do. And it just sucks when some people don't understand mine or don't take the time to understand mine. And, you know, I understand doctor's appointments is one thing, but literally, me and this person are home. Like I understand if it happened between me and Cassidy because, you know, Cassidy has doctor's appointments. I have doctor's... Hold on, Saul, I'm trying to film here. Cassidy has doctor's appointments. I have doctor's appointments. We're both trying to get our shit together and our lives together. And it is what it is. But, like, this person is home just as much as I am. And, like... And she was like, oh, I couldn't call you because my grandma was, in the room. But I'm like, I always talk to your grandma. Like, I always say hi. Like, I'm not rude and I don't say hi to other people and non-people and whatever. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And it just seemed like excuse after excuse of, like, why she didn't want to talk to me. And I'm just like, well, what did I do that was so bad? I really don't get it. Also, other than me completely breaking down and losing my mind, I mean, look, it's snowing. I mean, everybody's reality is crazy right now. The world is just nuts. It's April 6th, and it's snowing. I mean, granted, it's not sticking yet, but, like, look how much snow is, like, out there. Oh, the dogs can make a ton of yellow snow later. I mean, they don't really go to the bathroom that much, so... Anyways, I don't know. I'm just really tired. I'm tired of this lonely cycle being my reality right now. I'm tired of me feeling good for 2 days because I bought Amazon packages and I'm waiting for them to come in, and then I'm tired of feeling not good because then I see everybody else getting puppies and teams starting out and this and that, and I know I made the decision to do the I don't know. I don't know, I'm tired of being lonely, and I want my friends to feel better because my friends are going through some tough shit, and I want Cassidy to feel better, and I want to be able to hang out with her. I mean, look at my life right now. Stress acne number 1. Oh my god. Hold on. Stress acne number 1 right here. Ew. Gross. Acne number 2 here. Ew. Disgusting. I'm disgusting. But, I don't know. I'm just tired of everybody's reality because everybody does not feel good, and I wish I could make everybody feel good, and I wish I can make disease go away, and I wish I could make illnesses go away, and I can't, and that really sucks because it tears my heart up when I see people I love struggling. It really tears my heart up, and it's awful. It's awful. I'm back. It's not a different day. I just needed an outfit change because things happen. But I'm in my slippers. My slippers. And my PJs. And, I don't know, I find it so hard when, like, I'm personally struggling, and then I see, like, friends of mine personally struggling for various reasons, and, like, I wish that, like, you know, like, being bogged down with doctor's appointments and this and that and medication and blah, 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 blah. I wish I could do something to help them, you know what I mean? And, like, my own family, like, my grandma mentioned, like, oh, it's just, like, I wish I could help in more what I'm doing or more than what I'm doing. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not doing enough to help my friends and family, but I mean, what more can I do? Because I need help 95% of the time, so in some ways I feel like I'm more of a hindrance than a help, but I don't know, it's just reality sometimes, right? Embrace the reality. Embrace the reality. Need to plug my phone in. Embrace the reality. So, what is your reality looking like today? Are you in a good place or are you in a not so good place?